Hello, Nutrition 696R. I've just posted all of the modules, Module 4, Module 5, Module 6A, and Module 6B that set the stage for the rest of the semester. And so I just wanted to send this little email YouTube video walking through each of these steps and sessions and talk through what is expected of you the rest of the semester. So in Module 4, which is due on the 16th, you're going to be creating a literature review table, reviewing the existing problem and interventions that have been done to address the problem. In the assignment section, you'll see a template for that literature review table, as well as some relevant links to help you set it up in order to create your literature review paper, which will be due on the 30th. I also, instead of the discussion, you're going to be posting in a Padlet link your topic and your name and your email. So Padlet is a little, it looks almost like a bulletin board online, and it's just a place to connect with your classmates. The literature review process and writing process can be a lonely place when you're online, so making sure that you have a partner in crime to throw ideas off of and collaborate with can be helpful. It doesn't necessarily have to be a classmate with a similar research interest. It could just be somebody that you've really connected with and who's given you some helpful feedback on the discussion board. You're also welcome to join in with more than one person and create small groups of 3 or 4. So just use that as you'd like. It's sort of just a graduate student lounge, if you will, to help you connect as we walk through this process for the rest of the semester. There's also, if you're having trouble with the literature review table, make sure you take a look at the rubric for the table, and you should be able to understand how I'm going to grade this and what I'm expecting in terms of content, in terms of quality of articles, and those sorts of things. So next we go to Module 5. And Module 5 is going to set the stage for the rest of the semester. This is your midterm paper. So as we start setting the stage for the rest of the semester, I think it's important to get a little bit of feedback from you. So I've created an anonymous survey for mid-semester feedback. It's on SurveyMonkey. It's just open response asking for your feedback. Some of you have given me some great feedback so far this semester in terms of things that are helpful for you, such as seeing rubrics ahead of time, or having phone calls or email conversations, and taking advantage of things. And others of you have been quiet. So I would love to hear from everyone. And as I said, this is anonymous. I can't see who is sending what, but we're going to be working together through this fall and through the spring. And so I just want to understand how things are going for you and what I might be able to do a little bit differently in terms of what's worked well for you in other courses, to, improve a little bit myself. So this is my midterm review as well. And then you're going to, for discussion this week, schedule a 15-minute phone call or Google chat with me sometime during the weeks of the 30th through the 12th. I attached my Google appointment calendar, so you can just sign up for a time there and let me know your name, a phone number to call, those sorts of things. Or if you'd rather Google chat with a classmate and have a group of 3 talking or a group of 4 talking, we can do that too. For your Session 5 assignment, this is a pretty big one. We have 3 items to submit. You're going to be submitting a video presentation, which is a 10-minute presentation on your decision-making matrix, as well as a paper accompanying the presentation. So the paper is going to be 3 to 6 pages, double-spaced, plus your statement of the problem and plus a review of your literature review. So this should end up being, around 8 pages or so at this point, to walk through, your statement of the problem, literature that's been done, and then how you're making a decision to approach a solution to your problem. And so this is a little bit of a confusing process. And so in the lectures folder in this section, I have just created a PowerPoint presentation turned into a YouTube video where I've walked you fully through how to create the decision-making matrix. So you might want to be watching that as you're walking through your matrix and thinking about things, and just press pause, as I go through each set of slides and you're making your matrix yourself. So after that, you have your last step. And so the last step is going to be taking the what, who, where, when, how, and why, which so many of you have set up really well on your fact sheet. So this can just take the information from your fact sheet and bring it into a little bit more specific target population. And this is going to be the last step of your paper. And so you're going to be preparing a 3 to 6 page double-spaced paper that covers the what, who, where, when, how, and why. And again, in the lectures, I have posted a PowerPoint video that walks you through each step of that very methodically as well. And so you should be able to see what's going on there. And then for your discussion, you're going to create one more little brief video that you'll be sharing with the class, just walking through the what, who, where, when, how, and why, so your classmates can give you some feedback. And the paper there will be due on the 20th of November. And then lastly, you're going to tie it all together for your last month in this class. And so you're going to be finalizing your policy or program. And so your final paper is going to unite everything that you've done so far. So all of your models, your tables, your fact sheets, your statement of the problem, all those different things are going to be combined and modified to create a final paper. Now, just as a note, your assignment of the what, who, when, where, how, and why is probably going to change your content of some of the other sections a bit. And so you might find that you need to do a lot of revisions in order to, now make your statement of the problem meet your actual who, what, when, where, how, why, and then also to make it relevant to the actual solution that you're coming up with and what the problem is that you're addressing. Do you have a narrowed focus? I've been trying to encourage everyone to narrow their focus as soon as possible, so less revision needs to be done at that point, but you probably will still need a little bit of revising at that point. So the final paper for this class is due on December 11th, and I will have some feedback back to you within a week of that, and then you can take a little time off to breathe, and then we will get into our spring semester. So all of this that's posted so far is the shell of the rest of the semester, and based on all of your feedback in session 5 on this SurveyMonkey, I might be, creating a little bit more content. I might have some pop-up YouTube videos. I really want your feedback to see what would be helpful for each of you. And as I get people's papers in, I'll probably be creating some more, content to help with what I'm seeing are some of the common problems and common setbacks that people are having. So that is a little summary of the rest of the semester, and I'm really looking forward to jumping in with all of you. You can feel free to work at your own pace and jump ahead if you'd like, or you can just assign things when they are, or turn things in when they're due. Either way is fine. And as always, feel free to give me a call or write me an email if you have any questions, and I will get back to you in a timely manner and address things that are of concern to you. I look forward to working with you for the rest of the semester, and I hope you all have a wonderful Columbus Day weekend. Take care.